This is our mini ABC guide to mindfulness, what it is, how to cultivate it, and why it's such a helpful orientation to life. After a short presentation, we'll guide you through a short mindfulness meditation. So the starting point here is this basic truth that you hardly need us to tell you. Life can be difficult. Sure, it can be wonderful too, but there are inevitable challenges in living. We don't always get what we want or avoid what we don't want. Our bodies are prone to pain and illness, and our minds also sometimes suffer too. This is just part of the human condition. However, you have a choice how to respond to these unavoidable life challenges, or rather you have more of a choice than you might ordinarily think. And we're going to explore this in relation to a certain aspect of how our brains and minds function. As shown in this simple diagram, we can say that there are two basic modes of our mind: autopilot and intentional. Autopilot consists of the two brain parts that came first in our human evolution, reptilian and mammalian. Reptilian brain takes care of basic bodily functions like breathing and heart rate. Mammalian brain deals with vital emotions and safety. Taken together, they both keep us alive and safe. They're highly useful in carrying out all our routine activities without us having to think about them, like getting dressed, walking, and talking. However, autopilot mode isn't so useful when it comes to solving complex tasks, including and especially those that involve complex and difficult emotions. Yet we use autopilot so often that sometimes we get stuck here and forget that we have another mode of our mind, intentional mode, located in our neocortex. This part is better suited to the job of solving complex problems and emotions. It's capable of highly sophisticated, analytical, and imaginative thinking and problem solving. This is where mindfulness comes in, because the best way to step out of automatic, repetitive thinking and to step into intentional mode is to create a gap or space for awareness and reflection. And this is exactly what mindfulness is about. We use a simple ABC model to teach mindfulness. The A stands for awareness. This is about paying attention in the present moment to your experience in your mind, body, and environment without judgment. This paves the way for the B of the ABC model, being with your experience. So having established more ground beneath your feet, as it were, in practicing the A of awareness, you're better able to move into this being with part of the model. This is about continuing to notice your experience without needing to automatically change or fix it straight away. It's about allowing your brain and body to process your experience. In particular, it's about allowing two main aspects of your experience to arise and pass away without getting over-involved in them. That's your thoughts and your emotions. Being with your experience in this way opens up the possibility for the C of our ABC model, choosing wise responses. So by doing the A and the B of the model, we open up access to the wiser parts of our brain, the intentional mode, where we can see things more clearly and what's in our best interests. We can make wise choices. This means both the small day-to-day choices about how you use your time and energy, and also the big choices about the direction your life is going in.
So let's put this into practice with a short guided meditation that will take you through the whole of the ABC mindfulness model. So setting yourself up for a short period of meditation, ideally sitting in a chair that allows your back to be reasonably straight without forced, and your feet to be firmly planted on the floor, and gently closing your eyes and just starting to bring awareness into your body. Noticing in particular this contact that your body makes with the chair and the floor. Allowing this to help you tune into an overall sense of your whole body. Noticing also that your body is breathing. And in this awareness stage of the meditation, we're just going to briefly scan the body to ensure that all of your body is included in your awareness. Starting with your legs and feet. Just noticing the sensations happening here, whatever sensations they may be. If you like, you could, in your imagination, breathe into your feet and legs, filling them with awareness. And then allowing this awareness to move up into your torso, including your belly, spine, chest. Just sensing whatever's happening. If your mind gets distracted, that's not a problem. You just notice it, gently come back to these sensations as the awareness moves up into your shoulders and then naturally flows down your arms, all the way into your hands, to the very tips of the fingers and thumbs. Again, just sensing. So this awareness has filled your legs, your torso, your arms, and then it can flow up into your neck and throat, head and face. Allowing all of this to come together, your whole body, breathing. So, having spent these few moments cultivating awareness, we can move into the B of our ABC model, being with your experience. So this is a case, for a moment now, not even needing to try to be aware of anything in particular. As far as possible, opening up a space, simply to be. And you may notice that into this space come all sorts of thoughts, emotions, sensations in the body. And as you notice these thoughts, emotions and sensations, as far as possible, allowing them simply to arise and to pass. Creating space for your experience to happen without needing to get too involved in any of it. So this space is a great place from which to reflect and do our best kind of thinking, mindful thinking if you like. So I invite you at this stage of the meditation to bring to mind something that's going on in your life at the moment that in some way perhaps needs some kind of greater clarity or resolution. Something that's a bit niggling, perhaps. Maybe not choosing something too big, nor something too trivial. And as you allow this issue, difficulty, problem to come to mind, in this being with space, again, just noticing all the different thoughts, emotions, body sensations that are associated or triggered by this issue. And just being curious about all of this as you notice them in this space of being. Not trying to fix anything just yet, but being curious about what is perhaps being revealed to you. And at this point in the meditation, we're going to move into the C, choosing wisely. So having spent a few moments being with your experience, being curious about the thoughts, emotions and sensations in relation to this issue, gently starting to turn your mind towards what might be some wise choices in relation to this issue. Perhaps seeing if you can observe this issue from the new perspective you've created by giving it more space. Imagining yourself perhaps as someone completely objective looking at this issue. What would they see that you haven't been able to see just yet? Or asking yourself, what do I know deep down would be a wise response here? What would be really in my best interests? And in the interests of others around me and the world. Not trying hard to force any answers, just seeing what new ideas might emerge into this space. Not worrying if nothing has come up yet, you can always come back to this. Answers will come in their own good time. For now, gently letting go of this issue and coming back to the simple experience of the whole of your body. Noticing again the contact with the chair and the floor. Noticing again that you're breathing. Perhaps imagine that your whole body is breathing. And now, letting go of any effort to be aware of anything in particular, and just allowing yourself to rest in your body and to simply be here. And as we bring this meditation to a close, in your own time, gently opening your eyes and allowing the outside world to enter in again.